Ah, Santa. Hey there guys, ciao a tutti. We are about to start this glorious tournament. I'm Marcello here. The game is Glorious Companions. Is a game a tactical RPG. Is available in early access, and we are going to fight in the arena mode. Obviously I tried it just for one of my gameplay first look, so I'm not an expert. I don't know my enemy how expert it is, but I think we are going to enjoy this. Obviously I will try to reply to all your questions during the game. Go easy on me if I will not answer faster, because I'm a little bit worried about the fight, honestly. But first question, do you hear me good? Hi there, my friend, how are you? Here we are about to start. Wish me luck. This is the map. Yeah, it's a tactical RPG, something like Battle Brothers, you know, open world. You can take on quests, you can don't want to be wrong, but even build cities. It's in early access, and this is the arena mode, you know? We are going to compete in this tournament here. I'm about to place my units. I have 2 engineers and one of this that I want to put it here. Okay, let's see. It's a relatively small map. We got some covers. Oh, here we got a gunner. Plate helmet, plate armor, plate bracer. Yeah, it's true. They give you an old side of the map. Here we got a blade dancer. I can try to engage this blade dancer with my engineers. Here we are. Are this engineer the same? No, they have different skills and same weapons. We got some ranged weapon and the armor. I can choose the side to watch. Steam release. Spray a cloud of hot steam in a cone shape in front of the unit. Load up, refill target's allies and applies a geared up buff. Increases AP by half for the next turn. Probably this one. Refill, target ally. Okay, I can use it myself. Let's move this unit over here. Knock back. Cool. Wow, already put one down. Eagle Eye does not suffer accuracy penalty when shooting into a far range. Shield, this is a passive incendiary grenade. It's out of sight. Steam release. No, there's no verticality. More like Fire Emblem. Let's see. I already put one down with my marksman. In the game, in this early access game, there are two races for now. Humans, these engineers are sort of engineers, and a sort of lizards race, but I think they will add more later. Hi there, Vex, how are you? Does not suffer accuracy penalties when shooting at far range. Resolved in pre-activation phase. What we have here, these are all the passive. Regenerate HP based on a percentage of the damage received in the previous turn and the number of allies alive. Let me see if there's the speed. Yep, in fact there's no speed stat. There's only agility. Yes, it's the squad. The squad turn. Let me see what can I do with my marksman. Looks like it's great. I can even try to do something cool, probably here, or probably it's best not to. I want to keep units together, but here there's a marksman. Control in front of the unit, dealing turn and making affect units blind. Damn, wrong move. Throw a grenade or attack. I won't like to reach the marksman over there if I will manage to. This will grant us more points to. Last time, cast a protective arrow in the tile. Okay, incendiary grenade. I don't have enough action points. And the last move I want to make, it's probably this one. Not enough ammo, I need to reload. I can rotate and watch here and turn. Yes, I'm fighting with another a streamer, you know, a streamer from Hungary. I don't want to be wrong. And it's the tournament works like on the best of 3 rounds. And then there are other streamers for the semi-final and final and so on. If I'm going to lose at the first turn, there's a dungeon mode we can explore. So if that's the case, we're going to see how it works, this dungeon mode. My team is composed of 3 characters, while my opponent chose something with more units but less HP. I don't want to say easy to take down, but you know, with some right attack you can take them down. I'm a little bit worried about this marksman over here. and I need to take down this trap, this brawler. Anyway, he tries to reach the zone to try to block my way over here. No, we set up the lobby. They already match the various content creator, and so I already knew before starting the tournament who was my opponent. Can probably go for 2 attacks. No. It takes 6 points. I don't have them. Restore a portion of this incendiary grenade. Let's go with the incendiary grenade. That was a good idea. Refill target's ally. And now let's try to... Why I can't? Plant. Rotate. Reload. I must do this. Okay, now I'm melee. Right. Really? Not bad. And I think this sound is resolved in pre-activation. The AP pool is increased by half. Restoration restores a portion of steam. Yes, custom matches. And probably I can take this one. This one is going to die on itself. Burning, receive damage over time. Yes, but rain of bullet. I think I'm not going too bad. Obviously I can rotate the camera for a better watching. Is this one going to die this turn or not? It must take damage. I thought it would take damage before moving. As you can see, their marksman disappeared. What's that? He changed my... position and have my back now. Let me see if they... maybe they will take damage at the end of their turn. Awesome. Let's see if I can take down, reload. I can attack and I have a 91. Nice. Knockback. Let's move. Let's start moving so I can I can attack later. Let's change. Let's equip the armor. Spray a cloud that make him blind. Probably I can also deal 8-6. I can use this one. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, I almost forgot about their marksman. My bad. My bad. He's running away. We must chase him. There's also the shield that now helps me. Okay, time to chase the marksman. I would like to take some cover, but I don't know where. Wanna reach him. Let's try this. Let's hope for incendiary grenade. Yes, right. Let's make things burn so he can't go over here and I can move over here. Knockback. Knockback target unit dealing 30 to 35. Eagle Eye. These are all passive abilities. Obviously, I don't have sight. Walking through it will apply burn. So even if I'm passing through... Where is he? Oh, he's here. Okay, I can engage, but first thing first, let's go over here. No one stay too close, obviously. I can even use it as a musket for... Rain of bullets. 7. I can use it, not enough ammo. Need to recharge. Probably not a great move. Let's see if I'm going over here and try to attack from here. I thought I was able to end the match now, but I'm in control now. So if he's going to move, I'm going to have an attack of opportunity. So no bad. Team-based lovers win. The final blow of a losing crew captain was struck by an engineer. The MVP of a battle was engineer. Back to menu. I can easily say Final Fantasy Tactics maybe. I played it a lot. And yours? What about you? Yeah, it was a great game. Well, you can check it even. Okay, guys. I won the first match. Now I must wait for the next match, I think. Okay, we are about to start the second match. I'm a little bit more confident about my squad, but I'm afraid my opponent will also be more confident. Thank you. In Italy we say in bocca al lupo. It means in English in the mouth of the wolf, something like that. Here we are. Let's see this map. There are few covers. Okay, 2 engineers here. I'm good. And probably I wanna take my marksman over here. We got 200 seconds to make our moves. Okay, it stays in cover, and I think it has all its units over here. So I'm going to move Oh, here. We got the brawler. We also got the marksman. I want to keep my marksman here and wait for them to arrive. Probably I want to stay like this, and but using this one on news. And pass the turn. He's moving over here. I don't want to be wrong, but in the single player mode, I think there were some barrels that you can set on fire, let them explode, something like that. But here in the skirmishes, I don't think there are any, or at least maybe in some other maps. Still waiting for me. Looks like he don't want to. Come out from the from the cover. Probably he is going to wait there. My two engineers will come here, and probably with one he must have 4 units. I don't want to be wrong. 4 units, 4 or 5 units. Okay, it's time to proceed. The incendiary always works like a charm. They must come out from, yeah, from there. They must approach me. He went back over here. I know he has 2 units. At some point he would like to come from here and try to attack my marksman. I know it. And I'm going to reach this zone. What's that? Resolving pre-action increases defensive skills. Here you are. Ah, wrong move. I can only attack now. I managed to attack a list. I can use this spray. Lowered attack accuracy. Good. And I can attack. Time to engage. 63. I would like to have a prediction of what are my accuracy if I move somewhere else. Anyway, let's see if it improved. Not so much, but looks like we are going to take him down. Need to recover. Two. I can only wait now. Load up. 2 points. Okay. Absorbed by my shield. I thought it was the attack accuracy. Down. Damn, a lot of attacks. I think. He made a good move, but I'm trying to take him down with the Baron at the next turn, so I clear the way to my engineers. Okay, he's down. Spry. This one will become available next turn. And I want to use it. Refill target's allies team and applies a geared out, increases AP. Let's do it this for the next turn, right? Yep. Okay. Next turn AP pool will be increased by half. Is there here you are. Trapper. Next turn AP pool will be increased. This one is going to attack from here, but it's not problem. It's not a big problem. Let's hope if this one managed to survive. Come on, survive. If he survive, I can probably try to take down this one. And going on this one with these 2 units. What about yours?
Ecco la nazione.
2 units, probably with another nice grenade, incendiary grenade. I can do a nice job here. Come on. No incendiary grenade, but spray cone. Try this or try to shoot. Bad move. Really bad move. Good job. Really good. This one will probably get killed, but it's not a problem because I can do it like this. I want in any case give try to take him out from here, and also come on. Hit him. I'm good. Yes, indeed. Caucus full wins. Why? He wins. Caucus full new wins. Battle finished after 6 turn. Damage dealt. The final bundle was struck by Baron. The MPV of a battle was Baron. Why I lose? Damn! He killed my my leader. Oh. Come on. I forgot about this. The leader must be protect them. Small volcanic zone, let's try this one. No, I lose because I forgot about the leader. In the team, there's a crown near a unit. That one is the leader. If you kill the leader, it's game over. 210, okay, ready. Oh, the same as before. Not just the same map. As you can see, this crown over here is the leader. And now I made the same mistake. Took him in the middle. Okay. Let's start putting things on fire. Fire Emblem Advance was interesting, but in a particular setting it's very easy to stream. Snipe, yeah. Because it's a turn-based game, of course. Yeah, agree with you. Okay, this is his leader. And probably if I'm trying to rush in and try to kill him, could be a good idea. It's a risky idea, but you know. Let's try to spice things up. Maybe a little faster. 94. Can I do something? Oh, this one came out from nowhere with a great attack. Saber Stiletto. This unit, I think it deals a lot of damage, but will be not so hard to take down. Can forget about this brawler for now. Yes, a lot of road in order to engage. I want to take down these two as soon as possible, taking less damage as possible for my leader. Come on, a little bit faster. He's taking damage. Okay, let's see. I can try or to engage or reload. 82, 96. Okay, this is what there a way to attack only this one? Let's put some bombs around. 40 points. Cast a protective shield on myself as too. At the beginning of her turn, yourself. 30%. Cast a protective after allies units become blessed and the elf can't drop past. Okay, now it's a little bit risky. Reveal target's allies team and apply a geared up buff. Each successful basic attack recovers 7 steam. Bad move. Not a good story. Wanna move from here? I can only end the turn. He's tried to kill this unit. But probably I can kill him now from here. No rush, you know? We don't have any rush. He's still got this brawler that I want to take down with grenades. If even if I use it, then I need to recharge them up. I need to end the cooldown. For those of you who joined now, this is an online tournament. I'm playing against a human opponent. A little bit slowly human opponent. I would like to go faster, but nah. Okay. Right. I can only attack from here. Can't do much more. And I took him down. Now, you can stay just a second here. And I cannot change the weapon. I'm just a little bit worried about my leader here. Now he has the leader around here or down here, I think, and this brawler. I don't want to be wrong because I killed 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, he has 5 units. We still don't know where the leader is. Here it is. Let's see if we can use a grenade. Probably with a grenade I can take him down. Yep, I have the grenade. Let's try to reach him. And here I will engage, and probably I don't want to do it. Let's see if we can go over here. Reload takes 10. Change weapon, it takes 6. Nah, yeah. 1. Oh, come on. Damn. This now is a risky situation. This one, at the end of a turn, is going to die, the leader. 100%. The problem is, my leader is exposed. Yes, I made it. Battle finish after 6 turns. The final blow of losing group captain was struck by the MVP of a battle, Baron. Back to menu. I won. I managed to go through the, at least reach the semi-final. Not bad. Hi, hi there. Are you going to create the lobby? Okay, thanks. Don't worry. Everyone, it's good. Medium. Okay, I'm good. I'm ready. Okay. I'm going to mute Discord, okay? Okay, here we are, semi-final. Let's see if luck is still with us. Okay. Let's play it cool. Faster. Okay, what we have here? Damn. Got these big guys. When below us gain strength, defense, deal damage on successful parry, but is alive. Restore part of missing health every turn. Wow, he recovers every turn. I think he's playing good. Ciao Alex, I'm sorry to hear that, but I think I shared on social as well about this. But you know, on social, if you don't pay, you don't have great visibility. What he's trying to do? He tries to lurk me in, and here. Nothing there. He's trying to reach me from here. Refill targeted and applies the steam. I think maybe he's trying to recover health, because each turn his unit recover health. I think it's a little bit boring playing like this. Here you are. When you buy allies, receive damage. A little bit worried about exposing my leader, but I'm gonna try to What's that? Oh, damn. What the? What the fuck? Damn, that was unexpected, of course. That one is the leader. Damn. Yeah, I didn't know about this jump attack. It's quite a surprise. Yeah, looks like my shield. Let's keep going. What is this? Increases incoming damage. This is my leader. It's a great problem. Staying here in this situation. No! Fanculo. Still got another unit. Shamanus. Yep, they are very strong. They have this jump attack, they have strong defense. This team is very strong. There's not so much left to do. Great. Okay, semi-final, second match. I lose the first. It has this jump attack. It's a little bit too much, you know? Tanks take heavy damage, can resist. It's a little bit difficult to okay. The only thing I can do is try to keep the marksman away from my two engineers and try to stick together with them, or keep all of them separated, but the marksman will be easily killed with the jump attack. So it's best to keep them together. Okay, my turn. Let's try to stick together, but one unit is there. No. The captain again. The leader. Here they are with this jump attack. Damn, it's a little bit too much. There's not so much to do. Too strong for me, for my team. Just to max 3 turns to take me down. Parry, he even parry the Okay guys, my tournament ends here. What I want to do, I want to activate display capture of the final. You know, if you want to follow the final match, and then I stop the live stream.
I say wrong is that it's a very... Oh! That. Yeah, shuffling it up, as his name suggests. So it's going to be either stock or best Marmot, right? For his winner. Yeah. Oh, see, we see the blade dancer being utilized here. No, I'm sorry, you're not really spectating this game. I think I'm watching the other one. Yeah. So we just saw the blade dancer use this cool ability where you get to target 3 different units and then jump across the entire map. And it dealt some damage, but man, they're so beefy.
Yeah, sorry guys, I muted myself by accident, but thank you for
Oh.
noticing. It should be fine now.
Alright, he does manage to get away with one of the trappers, but like I mentioned before, the fact that he lost the other one. And he's placing his blade dancers behind the trapper, which really doesn't make sense because you want to protect the boat guy. Now, granted, I don't think that the Scarves are going to be able to reach him in this turn.
Has any kind of structure between him to hide very fast, and he was run out of the movement point. So
Yeah, well, he's lucky the
just
Scarves are not
trying
going to be able to
protect
catch
the
him
captain.
right then and there. No jumps to be had, but questionable tactics being utilized here. God bless you. That's a standoff right now. No one really wants to move.
Yeah, he's
Trapper
definitely
dealing
thinking
some
about
damage
what to
here.
do. But I think he would have to be super brave right now and go with something unexpected.
Well, he does use his Captain's Call, which does increase his speed, which really is just going to affect the other blade dancer, because the Trapper really doesn't want to move around anyway, and it does increase the accuracy. So he uses that and then he just runs away with the Trapper, so not the best usage right here. And let's see if he does anything with the other blade dancer that I can actually use up some of that speed. Okay, so I think what he's thinking is that because my captain is the blade dancer, then I would rather have the captain be positioned behind the Trapper, so that the captain is safe, but at the same time your Trapper is the one doing the damage, so if you lose him, then that's going to cost you as well. And it seems like most of our player has the time, right? You can just heal up.
We'll be using this tactic as long as the acolyte will live. When
Yeah, he doesn't need to rush anything. He's got more health anyway. He can just line up properly, heal up. And it's gonna be really hard now to do anything. The Captain's Call that we saw before just completely wasted, not really doing anything. It's 4 damage, 5 damage on the shield. If we look at the weapon that the blade dancers have, maybe we can hover over it. See if our cameraman does it. Right, so it's a basic rapier that has a critical hit chance, but it doesn't really have any. Doesn't seem like it has any heavy armor penetration, and it shows. Because just redo that strap, but put like a hammer on the blade dancers, and they will have a much easier time. strategy. It's a promising one, like you mentioned, but we now can identify two mistakes: one being the positioning, and then this one being the wrong weapon being utilized. The blade dancers, and look at him just mowing them down. Wow, here comes the parry, but it's a little bit too late. The captain now trapped between a rock and a hard place, as they say, and it's just a matter of time now to see him dead. The big boys prevail. There you go. Yeah, I think this one had the potential, right? Because this is some of the pieces that you need, but you need to be able to utilize your bows a little better. Maybe think about the one ability the trappers have, where you add additional damage from your mind stats. So that way, it's a mixture of a physical attack and a magical attack on each bow hit, and then try to build your trap around that. And then for the blade dancers, you need the right weapon against the heavy armor, because that's going to be difficult. And then you need the right map and position yourself correctly on the map. So I think it is not that it is impossible to beat. It's just hard, and I think you need to have quite a few elements come together to be able to have a decent fight up against the big boys. We'll see. We'll see if anyone does it, or you know, just do the same, right? Mirror big boys like versus big boys, like we said before, and then it's definitely a bit easier as to what you have to do.
Yeah, and I think the situation is very clear right now. We have for the finals best marmot and Shuffle FM. So we
Yeah.
have to give guys some time to prepare.
Yeah, I think we all need a small break.
I think it's good occasion to discuss what we saw already during the tournament. So first of all, let's talk about turn-based lovers and penguin hardcore streaming.
Yeah, in turn-based lovers, like I said, loving them games, but it doesn't seem like the game helped them back. Sadly, Penguin just kind of forgettable, really. Kind of forgettable. Not really putting too much of a fight. STLK being our favorite before, with how quickly they were able to demolish their first opponents. Now gonna see them in the finals. Best Marmot might actually live up to their name, being the best. At least so far, it seems like they are pretty good.
And it's surprising because Best Marmot actually defeated Guerrier, who was very well prepared, and Stark, who was dark horse for a long time at the beginning of the tournament. So
yeah.
It's very surprising, but also in the first line, Shuffle FM was a dark horse, as we can see, because we all thought that their best lovers as you know, someone who is very familiar with those kind of games, and that's Tactic, who also is a very big fan of tactical approach, and they, you know, they let Shuffle FM just, you know, gather the prize. So I think that this final might be very, very interesting, and I would really love to see them both fighting with big boys, or neither of them fighting with big boys, because
who is going to break the charm of big boys? Who is gonna figure out the formula?
Yeah, someone has to defeat them. Like, it might happen
at some point, right?
We had this,
either
fight.
Today or at some point in the future.
After the release.
It might happen eventually.
Yeah, maybe this time, maybe
yeah.
after the release, but at one point I think someone will find the great and a good contra for big boys. But definitely we saw, I will boys against the big boys. So it's really, really
Yeah, Shuffle
interesting
FM,
that,
you know,
even
he's
with the
really,
big
really
boys,
good.
you might still lose. So everything
Yeah.
can still happen right now.
All right, I think we're actually gonna take a 5 to 10 minute break before the grand finals. Let's give people some time to get ready, and then we're gonna be jumping right back in.
Okay, guys, we are now waiting for the final fight. We have to give them time to prepare the final builds and the final lobbies. What do you think about the game so far? Chat, talk to me. Let me know how do you like it. Maybe we can start streaming our internal tournament. What do you think? Would you like to see that? I think it's something we can organize. Battles and dungeons. Actually, maybe our cameraman can show the dungeon that we have here while we are still waiting for them to prepare. Cameraman, can you hear me? Thank you. Perfect. And we actually have some winter finally. Thank you. You will destroy me again, Archie? I don't think so. After this tournament, I know all the hacks. And I will not go with the big boys. But you did once, so that's why you won, probably. I was not expecting that at all. Twice? No, it was not twice. Definitely not twice. I was, exhausted after the dungeon, so, I was not ready for you. I did not expect that you will choose your own difficult, very difficult builds, and you will kill me with such passion, so. Okay, I think we actually have an issue with the dungeon that was been here. So this is how we tested that.
No. No, no, bravo. No, no, ero bravo perché io un messaggio un po' che la chat poco li guardo, la nostra nei tre. No, e non ero manco pigliato proprio che vincere, manco era di peso. Un coppa a Facebook non ci visto niente perché non ci è proprio collegato. E poi oggi pomeriggio ho fatto la colleghi commercialisti. Mo da poco ho finito. Sì, ma buono che tu dica a fa. Però veramente non ti avevo.
Stavo scherzando per occupare.
No. Ma io ti dicevo da quando. Poi ci ho girato un'occhiata perché poi quando scrivi tu chiuva a barriere. Quando scrive Mauro è chiusa una pesantezza. E quindi niente, oggi pazienza, auguri. Quanti anni sono? 32. E dove stai? Ho visto, ci visto. Ah, non ci capisco. Non ci capisco. Tutto a posto. Come? Beh,
That's
proprio alla fine Roma.
Did the
Vabbè.
in questi giorni.
player
Ci vediamo quando ci vedremo, quando passa?
No, devo passare perché abbiamo comprato tutto per mandare i soldi.
Ah, a proposito, da passare perché
No, me la sorpresa, poi Nino ti ho lasciato pure una cosa, per scusate venite a te, ma non me la c'è neanche più assolutamente, che la c'aveva pure.
Nino infatti che se vuole, ma passare mi ha lasciato a prima.
Me l'ha detto, mi sono dimenticato di passare, sono passato da te, non sono passato da te.
Ah no, ma io non ci stavo. Io mezzo fatta con la casa con i commercialisti perché sennò poi non mi fanno capire niente in ufficio.
Forse in questi giorni, ma
right
forse ci
now.
va dopo, che magari sono pure problemi.
It's better.
Vabbè,
I'm
vabbè.
louder. The music is
Perfetto. Grazie,
a
ciao.
little bit down and decreased, so it should be better now. Thank you. Okay, so one more. Jesus and worse. Better and worse? It cannot be both at the same time. It was better for two words. Okay, I think I know why, but unfortunately I cannot fix that very easily. If someone has an idea why Google Meet is turning down the level of mic, I don't want to be. Okay, let's keep it at 80, maybe it will not decrease me anymore. And hopefully it will stay at this level, but it's still decreasing now. Yeah, if you will see, it's like it's moving. It's constantly moving. I just put it at 100 and it's dropping to 70, 68. It's moving. It's living with this its own life. It's like 64 right now. What is happening with this mic? Like, I don't understand it, and I don't think I ever will. You can hear, but it's 64 right now. I would have to scream super loud. And 62, no, it's dropping. Why this is dropping? It should stay at the same level. Maybe I will increase the... I don't think it will give me anything. Okay. Okay, I think as long as you can hear me, it's okay. So if you will stop hearing me, just let me know. I will increase it, but it's still dropping, so every time I will move it to 100, it will decide for me that it wants to, go lower. Okay, how are our finalists? What can you tell me about our finalists? Let me remind you one more time our finalists for the grand final of Glorious Tournament are Shuffle FM and Best Marmot. Actually, a pretty interesting placement in this graphic. Okay, cameraman, I think we can start preparing for
You
this
ready?
grand final. I am. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Perfect. Who are you thinking will win this grand final of Glorious Tournament?
It seems like Shuffle FM is on the path, is poised to win. That's what it feels like at the very least. It seems like the perfect run. Whether or not they're going to be able to do that, well, Best Marmot, right? Showing what the best and the name stands for. Now let's see if we can also repeat the same success in the grand finals. But the biggest question obviously is, are we going to see anyone figure out the big boys formula?
Yeah,
I mentioned
definitely.
before, there are some things that he can do, right? It's just going to be a matter of if they will have uh, in them to do that. But I think the break also did the break because that also gave people time to tinker with the battle crews.
Yeah.
So I am wondering if they use that time to mess with them and maybe try a different strategy, or if they're gonna just roll the dice and see if they can do it with the battle crews they have. Uh, but yeah, I want to see someone get in there. I want to see someone show the willingness to fight, and let's see how we're
So
gonna do
let's
it.
see then. And we have a swamp map, which is not tundra and not the desert, but it's still different. So I'm happy to see
At
something
least
else.
it's a little bit different.
And we
All
even
right.
spotted a first bug when you were aware.
Oh,
We tried
there was a
to
bug.
run the dungeon, but we couldn't.
No, yeah, it's not there yet.
Not there yet.
All right, a small map again. Same strategy.
Two
The
jumps for big
acolytes,
boys.
jumpy people.
And who
Let's
will
see.
be
Will be his
big
opponent,
boys?
and it's big boys versus big boys. I think.
This is what we expected. I cannot say we couldn't see that coming.
Yeah. Well, yeah. At the same time, it's at least they're gonna be hashing it out like real boys, like real big boys. Smaller map as well, kind of mirroring that forest map, except this is a swamp area.
But this is like a really small map. This is
Yeah.
yeah. This might be even hard for them to jump properly because they cannot, jump behind their backs because the backs are
Yeah.
next to the wall. So
Oh, look at this dead person in the tree, just chilling there.
oh, that's very cute,
That's
actually.
cute. All right, so these are actually slightly different, right? Because we see two acolytes being used here to support the big boys with them heals, and then on the other side we have a shamaness that is closing the formation there for the other scars. So we'll see who prevails. I think this is actually interesting as well, right? Because these are slightly different, and we're gonna see which supporting units will perform
I
better.
think this is the Might and Magic build.
Yes.
Yeah, so actually my favorite
Now,
one.
yeah, you still got the beefy scars here, but they get to jump now, and the shamaness is the one who can deal a lot of damage. With their combo abilities that all utilize the mind stat. So actually, this could be what counters the 3+2 stack on the other side with the heals and everything. You're not gonna be able to use the heals if you just die in a couple of spells here. So we got the fear
I
ability on
think
the
they are
shamaness, but
figuring out how to move
yeah,
on
and
this
the other
small
one
map.
is, I believe that was the mind burglary. There you go. Oh, so actually they don't have the high damage spell, sadly. So they got the shamaness is just there to provide debuffs. So the combo that I mentioned is not going to be utilized here. The double axe on this one. Two abilities as well. Comet strike. Definitely something that we saw before. Opting for a lot of passive abilities here.
Yeah, I feel like everything can happen here. I'm wondering if they're aware how shaman abilities works like, because this is not very obvious. And if they were not using shamans before, it might be a challenging actually.
Yeah, I think the other one, his enemy, just doing a 3+2 combo. It's definitely an easier one, right? That's why it's seen so much success. Pretty straightforward. Just run up to them, start attacking them, then you get the two acolytes who can heal. Plus they get the throwing weapon as well on the acolytes, so at least you can do some damage before you engage in close quarter combat.
Yeah, because he is also a range unit, right?
Yeah, that is right. The acolytes are. So we'll see. I think. Yeah, I think for this one, he would have to modify this a little bit and get the damaging spell on the shamanist. She has this spell where you get to target, first of all, a friendly unit, use their mind stat, and then attack an enemy. But this one, he just has a debuff, right? And then the fear, which are great crowd control abilities. That's for sure. But it's not only gonna help with the massive damage that you gotta be able to dish out in a single turn, really, to be able to face up against those big scars.
Oh, hey,
I think
okay,
it's,
so he casted the fear already. But I'm wondering if this is
yeah,
the
but that's not really
good
gonna.
unit for that.
It's not really gonna do anything, right? Because that guy was not really doing anything. Was so far away. So kind of just wasting his resources here. He would want to use maybe when he's a little bit closer and he's just about to attack you, and then he casts the fear, and then he gets to run away and not really do anything. That'll be more a tactical usage here.
Yeah,
Right
so
now,
this is
just
exactly what I mentioned at the beginning, that
yeah,
you have to understand how Shaman works to use his abilities properly.
her abilities. Actually, she, um, oh look, he just ran away. Obviously, so the fear really not doing much. Now it's just a matter of lining it all up and getting people to stay next to each other and then start attacking.
Serious question in the chat regarding models you made. The lizard models are very human-like. Is it based on reptilian ruling class or trolls from Illuminati? I'm asking for a friend.
Oh no. I actually don't remember the origin or the backstory for how we managed to even come up with them. The world for Glorious Companions is something that our creative director had in mind for many years. It all started out as then, oh, and sadly we have a connection timeout. Let's see if people manage to reconnect to the game. We're gonna have to remake it. But the idea for it um, first came to be many years ago as a pen and paper RPG game, and then we had many different iterations where we started building this. As I mentioned before, um, I think the first version was in 2D, completely different engine as well. Battle for Peter, we're gonna have to remake it. But yeah, the game's seen many different iterations, so it's hard for me to say even where we got this idea from, sadly, because it's been so many years. I honestly just don't remember anymore. You know,
Okay.
sometimes when it comes to design, game design especially, it's a collection of many small conversations that add up to a concept. So like you gotta lose track of what exactly a Kickstarter what. You just find yourself, oh, like yeah, we're doing lizard people, right? But why? And they're like, oh, I don't know why. It's just we just decided to do that. All right, we're waiting here for them to remake this game now.
But definitely, if you want to learn more about the scars and their background, it's definitely worth to try the single player mode. Because the story and the fight and this ongoing indifferences between Varanites and Scars are pretty obvious there. And if you will find those story elements that we implemented in the game and will explore the game till the end, you will definitely see what was the main idea behind the scars and how our narrative director Archie managed to proceed with them.
Yeah, more backstory to be found in the game.
And we have some very cool voiceovers, like we found some pretty amazing voice actors, so there will be a lot of great things added to the game for the release. So if you would like to try and see everything that it's not implemented in the game right now, in the early access, because not every new thing is already implemented in early access. We upgraded the map for sure, but not fully. And for sure there are other things that we already added to the early access, but the release update will be definitely way better.
Yeah, that's where we're going all out. That's where we're gonna see all the new content that, like we mentioned before, has been building up slowly. And I think our game is now ready. It is now remade. So I would assume same lineups and same map. Or is it? I think this is a slightly different variant now.
Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed for Best Marmot not to have disconnected again.
Right, it seems like he's got some internet issues. Not playing
I'm
well
wondering
with
if
those.
they decided to go with the same setup for this fight.
Yeah, I think they will repeat obviously the units, right? As we can see
I
that,
don't
but
think so. I think that we have the shaman. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's the
We
shamanist
are
on the other
repeating the
side.
match.
Hopefully, he will not waste his fear that quickly.
Maybe he
Is that
learned this time, or maybe maybe he did it on purpose. Maybe he just, disconnected himself to repeat the sphere.
like an accidental
That might be a
disconnect,
strategy as well. Strategical disconnection.
right? If you're losing, just disconnect, pretend that you lagged out or something, and then ask for the game to be free. Please don't
It's
get any
like
wrong ideas.
calling your parents and
Guys,
saying, "Oh,
let's not do
sorry,
that.
sorry, I can't hear you. I can't hear you."
Right. Sorry, the cat ate my power cord. That actually happened to me once, but that was with a mouse. All right, let's see. Congregating again, right there in the middle.
I must admit that I cannot wait till we see the boss of the swamp biome in the dungeon.
Oh
I will
yeah,
not
the
spoil
bosses
anything,
are all
but
cool.
she is just amazing, and I can't wait to hear her voice and to see how this full outcome will look like in the end, because I just cannot wait to see what will happen in the swamp dungeon.
Anytime you get voiceovers in the game, it adds to that level of, oh wow, this is real.
Yeah.
This is for real. This isn't a real game. It's not that it wasn't before. It raises the stakes and it makes you feel like those characters suddenly get a second life and they show their personality in a different way than just via text. So you get a lot of that performance that boosts. I mean, sometimes in some cases, it might not boost the overall um, sort of vibe that you get from the game. But in our case, I think we landed some really interesting people. I especially like the fast talking person talking about squirrels. You're gonna see what that is all about, and
Yeah,
the
and
full
one of
game.
them is singing actually, which is super cute and actually sounds very, very amazing. And I think it's a good distraction in the dungeons, because dungeons are happening in waves, so between them it might be like a little settling with the atmosphere. So this will be a great point to boost this and activate this atmosphere of fighting with the boss and approaching the final battle of every dungeon. So I think it will be a
Yeah,
great addition.
raising the stakes, making sure that you build up some anticipation for how it's all going to end. Let's see the original big boys all lining up here, but I think I think this player already knows that well the enemy is not gonna have anything special, not really having any AoEs, so they can allow themselves to be this close. Although they do have a jump, right? So the jump does deal AoE damage, although it's not really being
Mm-hmm.
used yet. So when it comes to scars, they have a slightly different resource system compared to the Valorant. So with scars, you gotta receive damage to be able to regenerate their vengeance. This is what it's called, the vengeance. So if you don't have enough vengeance, you're not gonna be able to cast some abilities. Now, some units, the higher tier ones, like we see here, do come with some of it, like here half on this Avenger, 20 out of 40, into the battlefield, right? But any more past that, you have to generate it by getting yourself or putting yourself in a position where you get to be attacked.
So
So
it's
that also has a
still
factor
pretty
to think of.
reasonable to place scarce unit close to each other and to somehow, force the opponent to cast the AoE.
But
hoping
yeah,
that they
or
will
yeah, because
get
you
a
don't even need
small
the
damage.
AoE. They will all regenerate the resource if they're close to a different
Yeah.
Scar who get attacked. So even just bunching them all up, if you get hit by a single range attack and that bunch, everyone is going to be generating resource points. So that's
So we
good.
can pretty much assume that the team in the middle, the green team right now, has advantage already only by placing the units around each other.
Yeah,
But
that's
he
true.
already
And
lost his acolyte,
oh,
so
there,
why not?
well, there you go. All the resources in the world now available, as we see on the blue team, just full of vengeance right now. I mean, that's what it's called, vengeance, right? You wanna take revenge
Mhm.
on the people who attacked you. But we see the okay, so at least he's doing what we said before. We need to target the acolytes to make sure that
Yeah.
the other guy can't heal anymore.
This is what
And now there is a
happened
chance.
right now.
And he managed to do that without losing any unit himself yet, right? The problem is he gonna be able to? Okay, and the fear is used much better now, right? So he not only did he kill 2 units in the same turn, he is also now making the one person here just completely ineffective because of the fear. So they're gonna be running away next turn, right? Getting the bonus attack because of the fear. This is actually brilliant. This is the best game so far that we've seen up against the strategy.
And this is definitely someone who understands how the big boys
Oh, and the parry helps healer as well, right?
yeah, how the big boys are working, because finally we see some contra for that, and we almost thought that this build is unbeatable today, but it seems that Might and
We're
Magic
seeing
might be
glimpses here. We're
actually
seeing glimpses here. Right, it's either that or do what we talked about before with Valor and I and make sure that he have weapons that can pierce through heavy armor
yeah, because that
and
was missing
have
in the
good
old
enough
Varanized
range.
builds, yeah.
Alright, we're seeing, okay, the debuff here. Problem with that debuff is that it doesn't really fit this whole strategy because it's going to make this person weaker when it comes to mind spells,
Yeah, and
but
they also
they don't really
focused
have any
on the
mind spells to
captain.
follow through with the debuff, so it's not really doing anything. Okay, should be able to maybe get this one. If they get enough action points, maybe not. Which would be a shame. Yeah, they don't, because they only got 6 left, and the weapon takes up 8. So, this was the best start, like we mentioned before, but can he convert it to a win? Not sure. Because right now, he's close to losing his shamanist. And oh no, I think this might all be just not enough. Sadly, Camille.
Yeah, but still the captain is very low without the acolytes. He might be
It's the
still
best
defeated.
opening sort of turn for someone who's attempting to beat the strategy.
His captain is still, standing strong behind the main.
Yeah, a little bit poor
battlefield.
positioning of Shamanist because she was so close. Now she's almost dead. Poor synergy with the debuff. Like, man, I get the fear. The fear is great, as we saw. But I would trade the debuff for a more offensive ability to be able to actually
Mhm.
dish out more damage. And then that strategy would have an even better chance. Now it's still not all lost, right? We got 3 versus 2 now. But the Shamaness is pretty low, and she's gonna be kind of useless. Okay, she might be casting another Fear soon. So that is at least something. And the Captain is actually pretty low. Okay, never mind. I spoke too quickly. He can still turn around. Although, it's his turn now.
I
Get some
do
parries
still
in.
believe in Might and Magic build.
Yeah, I think some slight modifications to it. And it can definitely win. He's got to do something about the Shamaness here.
I think that the advantage of the full health for this captain is something that will allow him to finish the other one, especially with the shaman alive.
Let's see.
Fear?
If he
Yeah.
can get lucky here, and the captain runs away towards the other guy, towards the other captain,
It's all about the luck right now.
I mean, that would be great. That is possible, I think.
And this is actually what we were missing before this
Oh.
break shield
Alright,
breaking
see?
ability.
He did run away towards the other captain.
He is in the best possible placement for him.
Yes, well, he's obviously gonna have to move and take the 1 bonus attack on his face, but if he can move and start striking this captain here, that is what he's doing. Let's focus on that. The debuff, but that's not really gonna do much. Although, 1 more attack, and
I
no
think
action points.
This is that moment.
No action points now, sadly, just 5 action points. Unable to attack again. I think if in the previous turn, if instead of attacking the other beefy Scar twice, if he had moved, anticipating the fear to land where it did, oh, never mind though, because he is not running away with this captain. I think he's just thinking that he can just kill him in just a single turn, but that's not going to happen, and now he gets to have his revenge. Wow. Really interesting.
This is the last one standing. Like, I'm super impressed that Shuffle was brave enough to decide to go with Might and Magic build. I think that was a great move actually, and he also equipped, or this build was already equipped in something that is, breaking the armor. So he was able to finish.
And the execution was very, very good.
Yeah.
Like, especially the first initial contact, where he killed both of those acolytes and then managed to cast a fear on the other Scar. I think that opened the whole game up. Afterward, there was a chance that he would lose. But still, very good display of strategy and tactics. Shuffle of FM. Reshuffling our expectations, that's for sure.
What do you think about the amount of turns in this match? Is 9 something that is happening often? Can we expect more turns in the beginning mode?
I
How do you
think because the natural sort of meta strategy within the tournament happened to be based around those beefy units, I don't think. Although that is an interesting question as well. Do you think Best Mormont, I believe that was his name, forgot how to pronounce it, of course, but do you think they will change up now and play with a different battle crew? Maybe even going for.
He might be actually willing to try Might and Magic, and we might see Might and Magic versus Might and Magic build.
Wow. So many heroes of Might and Magic then. But, yeah, because on the one hand, he might be thinking, oh, okay, it was a close one. I can just play better.
And
maybe stick with my lineup.
That we will finally see Tantra.
Oh, thank God! It might be for the final game as well.
We have our winter map finally. It looks
There you go.
stunning. with
See?
this little fog in the
What I was
in the air.
saying, it's
Like,
perfect.
yeah, it's
It's
amazing.
underutilized. Okay, so we're seeing the two acolytes again. So I think it might be a rematch of the tanky big boys and the minor magic build, as you call it. Let's see. I think this is exactly it. You know, the guys were saying, you know, this was just the first battle. Let's try it all again. Or
I'm
do we?
pretty sure it's Big Boys versus Might.
Are we gonna
the
see?
matchup.
Are we gonna see any adjustments though? Right? Because the two acolytes, I think. He has to be more careful about those. He can't be losing them all in a single turn. Cause part of
At the beginning of the fight, actually, that's what
right.
lose him.
If anything, maybe a better idea would be to keep them behind the half walls here, or the tree. Now you show yourself to the enemy, and then use them to quickly run up to any injured Avengers, and only start healing then, not keeping them all together. But if we can toggle the field of the fog of war right now, let's see if we can see the acolytes or not. Okay, so you
Only
can see
one.
one
Yeah.
for now, not really knowing where the other one is. But I would at least keep it that way with the one that he hasn't discovered yet, right? So keep the acolytes uh, behind the bigger obstacles. Don't really show it to anyone. anyone. I mean, the other player. There's only one other player, but make sure that you have them at bay when you get injured. And I think if he just does that, I think he's going to win this game, and then we're going to see the third game. But if he gets picked up early again, he's going to have a harder time because it seems like Shuffle FM knows what he's doing. And we talked about preparation and about the amount of hours that people have been putting into the game before. It seems like however many hours Shuffle FM put, they seem to be of the highest quality because he's definitely breezing through it all. Well,
I
let's see.
don't think he spent a lot of time before, but he definitely has this deep
I think he's a natural.
understanding of what is happening with the units and how to, take care of all those small details like breaking the shield, armor penetration, casting, buffs and debuffs, which is not super obvious for everyone. So I think he nailed it with understanding of particular units, which is great because especially against the big boys, we have this power of mind versus power of big boys build. So it's definitely good to see that someone is trying to defeat what we thought is undefeated now.
Yeah, I mean the game before, like you said, it was the perfect example of really what has to be done. Even though I still don't think it is the best lineup that you can pick for the strategy, I think if you make modifications to the Shamanist, you're gonna have an even better time. But the fact that he's doing it without this shows that the strategy can definitely be beat. Now he just gotta make sure he doesn't lose his acolytes because that's gonna make things hurt. Although right now he's discovered the enemy captain, so already embroiled in a close quarter combat.
Max, we have a question from TBL about the Steam Deck compatibility.
Yes, we're gonna be compatible for 1.0.
So, December 19th.
Yes. Count the days down, and yeah, and you're gonna be able to play it on the deck. I've actually done a lot of optimization to make sure that this game runs on the deck. We've been working hard on controller support, and well, actually, our cameraman for the grand finals is the person who did a lot of the work on the controller support. So there you go. Speaking of the devil, as they say. And yes, it is only 8 days. Yay, happy camera movement from the cameraman. We can tell.
Yeah, he's having fun right now. He's the last cameraman standing, so.
Yeah, he's the winner of the cameraman tournament, the sub-tournament that happened within this tournament.
We must place him another statue in the game for
Yeah,
his
like
honor.
a camera. The statue that would be like a physical camera.
The grand spectator.
Yes, the best one out of them all. Alright, so we see the captain dishing out some damage himself, damaging both the big boy and his shield. Not really choosing to move him away though, and that's interesting. Wonder if that's gonna cost him. Gaminus with the fear. That's good. Fear is working correctly, or at his advantage, I should say. Now he can do what I mentioned before. He can use one of those acolytes to run up to, or not, because he chooses to advance and not even wait for the acolytes to be able to. And then he runs again? Okay, I don't get that, to be honest. As an expert trying to think of like the reasons why someone would do that, and I don't know, maybe he misclicked. Maybe that's what happened. Or he just wanted to, okay, maybe he wanted to place both Avengers here within the melee control zone of this captain, so that now the captain chooses to run away, then he's going to be attacked by both Avengers with the bonus attack, which is good as well. But he could have done all of that and get healed before doing that, so that's why I have issues with the strategy. And now, oh man, look at this jump. Perfect. Right in there. Wow. See, this is what I mentioned about the acolytes. You really had to have them all the way back. Only you really show them when you're trying to heal. He didn't do that. He instead pushed forward with them. Not really doing much with the healing. And I think that's going to cost him now.
Yeah, he just lost him.
The jumps are the answer. Who would win? A big fat boy, or some cool two dudes with the jump? It seems like the jump is the answer. Okay, I don't think this is gonna do much, right? Because I believe this captain's call, it just increases the amount of attacks that these people can dish out. We can hover over. Yeah, AP cost is lowered, but he already used his abilities. Unless that's going to grant him an additional attack at this turn. He did use that one attack here, so suboptimal.
What do you think about this strategy if this big boys build will combine this one acolyte, those two acolytes into one acolyte and buff their HP and make it more survivable? Will it help?
I think, wow, not sure. Honestly.
He will maybe survive one turn more.
maybe. And that's about it, really.
But I don't think it will help in the longer perspective.
Yeah, we might see the end of the road here. For the big boys. The best Arma. Shuffle FM might be winning this one. This captain is still very, very healthy. He's gonna land 2 attacks right now. I was gonna say if he can at least take one of the shield. Oh, okay, never mind. He does utilize the captain's call, because we saw just this one Avenger pull out 3 melee attacks. So yeah, it does go over to the next turn, which makes it more a more strategic deployment of that ability, if you will. So this is all good. Now, is that gonna be enough though? Still got some health. That's 49 on the Avenger. Doesn't have any way to heal. Although he's got the Shamanist still. The Fear is on cooldown though. So only the debuff coming through. And the captain is sort of locked, right? So I would just say screw it and move my captain closer to the other captain and start bashing him, and with the other Avenger across all those attacks, it might be enough. It's just 49 damage that he would need to deal on the next turn. Let's see if we can pull all that together. Sally could have used the fear here. If he could have used the fear, if it was off cooldown, that'd be great.
But I
With
am
the
afraid
shield as
that
well.
this is too late right now.
Let's see. Let's see if he can land all 4 attacks on the captain right now. On the red captain. Then it might just be over. Oh, okay. I look at that positioning, blocking the path to the captain. A very smart move by the red player here. Now he's gonna have to walk all around the tree, I believe, which is not gonna have him have enough action points to be able to attack twice.
Is he even
And
able to...
he can't even do that really, because
Yeah.
there's the pool right there. Brilliant move.
I don't think this pool is approachable, so he would have to, you know, go around this other tree.
We're gonna take a lot of time, and this other Avenger is now losing health rapidly, but he can still win if he gets the right 2 attacks the next turn. But the captain still has his shield, so they would have to be 2 hits, maybe even critical hits. Okay, here's the one. Yeah, see, just 2 regular ones. We're not gonna cut it.
This is...
And no critical hits, sadly. And I think that's all he got. Okay, he's gonna choose to go past the control zone of 2 units here with the captain, so that is something that he could have done. And then let's see, the 1 strike.
He was
And it
able
is
to
enough.
squeeze into this small hole between them.
And it is enough. Okay, so it was best Marmot now.
Yeah, so we
Sorry.
have 1-1 actually, guys. Guys, this
Wait,
is...
so they oh, interesting. So they did played
Switch.
each other's opposites
Oh,
battle
that's
cruise.
That's an interesting move, actually.
That is interesting.
Yeah, this is like really not.
No,
something we
no, never
expected.
mind. I'm sorry. No, it was best Marmot before who did use the acolytes. So we're mixing them all up. Sorry guys, but okay. So 1-1. Okay. So the big boys got to win, and the Might and Magic got win in the first game. So it is 1-1, and now it all comes down to this final game.
Look how strange it is. We, at the beginning, we were talking about TBL, Das Tactic, Guerrier, because of his preparation period, and Stout
Yeah.
because obviously he won the first fight, so he was best of 3. Best of 3. We will not keep you so long.
Best out of 3, but I think it's culminating nicely, right? We're gonna
Yeah, this is
we
the
got
last
a
fight. Everything is
3-game
between
matchup now.
Shuffle and Best Marmot, and they have 1-1, so it's the last fight. We will have the winner today, no matter what.
I wish they would have taken the time to tinker with the battle crew. So they're choosing not to do that. Just going with what they have. But at the same time, maybe that's cool as well, because we at least get to see the same battle crews be tested to the limits. See how you can better use the ones that you got going into this tournament. And as we saw, I mean, you can definitely win with either. You can win with the big boys. You can also win with the one that has the shamaness. No people in the finals though.
Look
Oh, the
at
card
those
is broken.
details.
No.
Our cameraman is definitely
Oh,
doing a great job here, even with the connection timeout.
yeah. Sadly, we're gonna have to remake it. Thankfully, though, not much has happened. Right, just deployed. So no biggie. Best Marmot. It seems like he's got some internet issues. That's all fine though.
Okay, what would you
Just one more
what
game.
would you like to see in the last final match?
So again, he lost those two acolytes quickly, right? But this time managing to win because of the positioning. So I think for the player playing Big Boys, Best Marmot, right? If he wants to close this one out, he needs to make sure he doesn't lose his acolytes, and then I think that's going to make it very, very hard for Shuffle to win. Now, if Shuffle can get another good opening in, it's all out in the open again. But the real question is he finally going to notice that he shouldn't be
Yeah.
putting those acolytes the damn first line? I hope he does.
Maybe he will listen this time.
Right, developer frustration here. Just don't lose those units, right? Yeah, anything can happen now. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
but the level is very equal. I think even since the semifinals, I think like it was very visible that the last finalists are very strong and they have a deep understanding for the mechanics. So I think that we definitely have best of the best in this grand
Yeah.
final.
We can speak to how many hours they have put into the game before coming into this tournament, but at the very least, we see that they have a natural instinct as to how to play those games.
Yeah.
You know, some people are better at that, some people are worse. I mean, that's okay. You don't have to be the very best to enjoy this game, that's for sure. But when it comes to competitive multiplayer, I definitely need to have some of that, right? So yeah.
Hi Andres, you are just in time for the grand final. We are waiting for our grand finalists to battle in this last combat, but right now we are
Getting
waiting
to
for
remake.
them to reconnect.
Yep.
Guys,
Remaking
from
the
what I
game now.
know, you can see a survey who will win, who will be the grand finalist, Shuffle FM or Best Marmot. Will Best Marmot be actually the best, or will Shuffle everyone? We will see that very soon. We are just waiting for them, and they are connected, and they are going with my favorite map actually. Oh, I'm super happy.
Grassland? Oh.
Yeah,
There you go. The
we
one
are
with the
going
farm.
with a beautiful map with beautiful flowers and a lot of walls. And I'm curious
Oh.
how
All
they
right.
will take care of that.
There's some windows in there that he can use to shoot projectiles through, so that's good. Although, okay, so not enough. I mean, not the same amount of space as the other ones, right? So I think if Best Marmot just, like I said before, he keeps his acolytes away from the fray of the fight, he could easily win. That's not even gonna be a question. And since the map kind of plays in his favor, right? Because there's more walls, so there's more obstacles
Yeah, and
to hide
jumping
yourself
here
behind.
might be more restricted, so it's actually way
Yeah,
more about the positioning than, quick approaching the enemies.
yeah, and especially since those obstacles are what we call full obstacles, because you can't see through them. I mean, it's a wall, right? Now, if you got a fence, we call that a half obstacle because while it does increase your defense abilities, because well, there's like an obstacle right in front of you, it doesn't block vision, right? So with this, he's even in an even better position to hide those acolytes away. Obviously getting scouted now because it's still a small map, but if in the next turn he chooses to run away with those acolytes, he's gonna
But
have an easier time. That's
can
for
they
sure.
actually jump through the half obstacles, or are they also limited
Yes,
then?
yes, yes, they can.
Okay.
But obviously can't do it for walls.
Obviously, even through the window.
Yes, yes.
Are half obstacles influencing the shooting itself?
Yeah, if you're standing behind the one, then you do have bonuses to your defense against projectiles as well and ranged attacks.
What do you think about the green approaching red from left and right at the same time? I think he's
Yeah,
too
that's what he
much-
has to do, because if he can run around those walls, right, and deploy another set of jumps, which might actually happen here, then he's gonna be in a prime position. Because again, he's moving those one acolyte. Why is he doing that? I hope you win so that I can ask him this question. You're like, why are you making it harder for yourself? Let's see. Still get the second acolyte. Maybe he's not gonna move that one. Please don't. I know he wants to. God damn it, he's moving forward. Why are you doing that? Ugh. All right, maybe that's a. I don't know. Maybe a different strategy that he has in mind. Let's
This
see.
is a hard job to comment something that you have a very deep knowledge about.
Yeah. To be fair, he's still green is still pretty far away from the red player, so not really many jumps available right now. Right, because this is the beefy one, right, and the other two, Avengers are the one with the jumping ability. So one of them is still behind the half wall. I believe that is a window. Maybe cameraman can rotate, please, a little bit. Yeah,
Cameraman
no, it's
is
a full wall. All right. No,
he's
cameraman
just
is
in
the real
point.
MVP. Right, so he's still behind that wall, and the other axe wielding dude is behind the tree there. So quite the distance. Yeah, I would have to advance to be able to jump. But at the same time, red is gonna have to do something, right? So he's gonna move forward. Now, if red just keeps his acolyte, I feel like I'm just repeating the same talking point over and over. But it really comes down to this and his strategy. If he can just keep them safe, he's gonna be fine, I think. Let's see. Getting some interesting views from the cameraman. Doing what he's doing best, playing with the camera. Blue is in the name. Let's see, advancing towards the middle now. Red player. I don't know if you're muted, Camilla, but if you're not saying anything, that's okay too. Well, look at this little train now. Get going.
I'm not sure if I understand this tactic because the shaman is super far away from everyone, and I don't think that he will be able to.
I mean,
save
he's
the
got the
rest of
window.
team.
He can cast spells through the window, so that is one way of being effective. So I think that part is fine.
As long as this acolyte on the right is not able to shoot him, because
Right.
I think that if
Even if she does, she's not really that strong. It's just a
just a small
throwing
damage.
dagger. Okay, and he's doing the right move now, getting here, and let's see if he's gonna jump on the acolyte. Now with just the acolyte, because at least what he did is he has them separated, right? So
Yeah.
he definitely can catch two, and the three Buffy units are all behind this wall. So I don't think he's gonna be able to deal any damage there. He's choosing not to jump yet, though. Let's see.
He's run out of points,
Weighing his
I
options,
believe.
maybe.
But he will jump in the next round for sure.
Yeah, are you betting on that? Let's see.
Chat, let me know how is our survey going. Who is winning for the chat?
Couple of them. Yep.
how do you think this grand final will end?
Shuffle
Shuffle?
FM winning so far.
Shuffle winning.
I don't
Okay.
know. See, I would wager best Marmot, to be honest. Because now the second Acolyte is pretty far away, that's for sure. Now there's a lot of wall segments. Okay, and he chooses to... Okay, well, not bad. At least there's the window now, so he can't target her directly. And overall, she is at a distance from the other
But he
units,
should
so...
be able to jump to this acolyte if he will move 2 or 3 squares on the right.
Yeah, and then he doesn't have to target. I don't think he has to target her, or maybe he does, but at least he has to land on a tile that is adjacent to the acolyte. So it doesn't have to be the tile with the acolyte per se,
Yeah. The question
which means
is
he
if
should still be
his
able to
captain
deal some
will
damage.
actually stand through those 3 units camping on him.
Yeah, because once the red player moves up closer to the captain, starts attacking him and being close, the green captain's gonna have a hard time now. That's definitely interesting. You can tell that these people are nervous now because no one really wants to make the first move, right?
Yeah, this is
Everyone is
turn
just...
5 and no one actually did any
Yeah,
significant
I think this is the
move.
longest, at least out of everything that we've seen. It's the longest that we've had a game without any damage, aside from some negligible damage.
Yeah, they
The
are fighting
exchange.
for, glory, eternal glory in Glorious Companions, so I think they have to be at least a little bit.
Yeah, eternally glory companions.
Eternal glory.
Oh, there you go. We got the fear. Kind of early, if you ask me. I'm not sure if you had to use that yet. It's not like that guy would be doing much. Or maybe he would walk up to the
I'm not
captain, but then
sure
he could
if
pull away his captain. Oh, okay, this is interesting. So one way you can use the fear is you cast fear on this one guy, right? And then you move melee units right next to him, so that in the next turn, because of the fear, he's gonna have to run away from those 2 people, which means there's gonna be 2 bonus attacks. Honestly, it's pretty clever. Okay.
yeah, occasional attacks are something.
Oh, there you go.
just
There's one.
Overpowered.
And there's 2, like I mentioned.
Almost. That
There
is
you
a
go.
great,
See?
great.
That did end
tactic.
up be... Yeah. Actually ended up being good. Okay. Okay, great player. We see you and your strategies.
Yeah, he's definitely a mastermind.
Let's see if he can do anything. Well, sadly, the fear positioned himself away from the acolytes, and I know I've been harping on him a lot to have them stay behind, but they are pretty far away now to be able to heal him in time. Although his captain is wreaking havoc right now, 2 very, very strong hits connecting. And a follow-up. Is he gonna finish him off? Yes, he does. So 1 jumper already down. And the bulk of his DPS for this lineup were the 2 jump abilities, and the Acolyte does manage to run up to him in time. Could be able to heal him, not
Yeah.
much, but it's honest work, like they say in the meme. Something. And the other one, you could argue, at least sits safely outside of this whole thing. And the captain is now in close combat with the other 2 units here. So what started initially as a brilliant move by the green player, we see him losing his edge.
Yeah, but right now it's the advantage of 2 acolytes, like you mentioned. If you will not get those acolytes before, it will be super hard to finish those units who, who gets low HP, and
Yeah.
he actually managed to do that, but still, this
Yeah, now
advantage
he's
of
trapped a little
acolytes
bit.
right now is
And now
just
we
way
got
too
2
big.
beefy Avengers. I guess in the next turn he can try to run away and disengage, right? Get the bonus attacks on himself. Too bad. But at the very least, he could cast Fear if it's off cooldown. I don't think it's off cooldown, actually. It's probably not. Never mind. He's gonna have to do something, though. Bully jump. There you go. All the way across. Wow, the range on this thing. Someone's gonna have to nerf that.
I think we should after this tournament.
Yeah. Very good. Okay, so one Acolyte down.
One more to go.
Yeah, but the problem is he lost. He lost already 2 units already, right? So, or was it just a one? No, it was just a one. Never mind. That's still a lot of DPS. Because I'm thinking, even if he does take up the other Acolyte, is he gonna have enough damage to be able to take down the Captain, who's still on full health? And that is a big problem here.
He still has the advantage of the shaman, so if he will use shaman
Ooh.
abilities well.
Oh, okay. We see the Captain's Call. She allows him to have more attacks. Here he does get 2 for that, which would have been the same had he not used it, but with the other one, I think he's going to be able to land 3 attacks now. He has 3 attacks. So that is that he can only do with the Captain's Call. So a single extra attack, it's something. And the Acolyte actually chipping in.
He has nothing
Not bad.
to heal actually, so he can help a little bit with the damage.
Half health.
Use your shaman.
The problem is, like I said, she's got the fear ability, which is good, and then the debuff that I think is completely useless here. Sadly, no adjustment between the games.
This is the small
from the green
adjustment
player.
that they have the possibility to change before, because they could use this pre-made build and edit those abilities. So I think it would be a nice move to change Shaman's abilities.
Yeah, she would have been way more useful. Right, so if we hover over this debuff. Oh, never mind. Does it increase incoming damage from all abilities now? I wonder if maybe we can look at the Shamaness. It does. That's interesting. I do believe it used to work before in a way where it would only increase damage incoming from mind-based abilities or magical abilities. But if that is the case, then I'm gonna eat my words, because that is a good ability then. Again, the green with the lessons for the developers as well. Okay, it does give him a fighting chance. On a 42% increase in incoming damage, but does he have enough now in terms of the DPS? One attack, that's it. That's all he gets. Gonna wait 2 turns now for the debuff to work again. He got the fear in the next turn, so he can use that, and then just wait it out until he gets to cast it again, and then maybe use. Oh, okay, the heal coming through. And now focusing the Captain, and that might be all that she wrote for this final, Camilla.
I think I would love to ask Shuffle and Best Marmot about their tactic at this fight after the match. I hope they will be able to tell us more about it. Because I can see this small, tactical approach for the green one, and I can see that he's struggling a lot because he wanted to do something, but he was not able to, and he's trying to catch
I
up
think
on
the
that.
fact that the red player adjusted and managed to save the one acolyte. I mean, that definitely helped, as we saw before, him heal. But just, it's not even about healing. It's even about just disengaging the formation that makes it harder for the enemy to launch any attacks, and sort of buys you time for the enemy to find like the perfect line of sight and the perfect position to be able to land this attack. I mean, that alone is like an alternative cost, and is what they use in economy. Or it's not even about the fact that he kept this acolyte. It was the fact that he made it harder for the other guy to even
Yeah.
do anything. Now let's see. I still got the Shamaness. I mentioned the mind debuff. Well, not the mind debuff. The incoming damage debuff is gonna be going off cooldown. Next turn, and in this turn, he's gonna be able to cast a fear, which is gonna prompt the captain to move away. And actually, that should be enough. Yeah, the bonus attack right now. Wow, never
And
mind. Shuffle of
we
them.
actually have it.
Oh my
Shuffle
god.
is the
Yeah, the
winner.
might of
It's-
magic.
I
Doing the
must say
job.
I didn't expect that. Like, it's surprising, but from the beginning, Shuffle proved that he is, killing everyone on the way to trophy. So yeah, I'm super surprised. I wonder if you would like to talk with the winner and with the best marmot. I would love to ask them personally about that, and I would love to.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can get them on. Maybe, perhaps, but Shuffle FM really, really showing up nicely. I think that was a great play as well before, with utilizing the fear so that you position yourself in a way which would trigger the bonus attacks because of the person having to pull away using the fear. Really, really awesome. Good job.
Okay, I think we can jump to them on our Discord and ask how and what they think after the final battle.
Yeah. Couple of saying, sweating big time. This Marmot suddenly, Sally has to put his children to bed, which is fine. It is after 9 p.m. here in Europe now.
I think that we are already here with our winner.
We have the winner.
Shuffle.
Shuffle FM.
Wow.
Pulling it out of the bag. We were talking about how are people going to counter this big boy, the Strat, which just has a lot of tanky units, and you managed to figure it out with the one that has the debuffs and the fear. So was that something that you were like consciously thinking about in terms of how to handle that, or was that a strategy that you just wanted to go with initially?
Which the debuffs and fear? Sorry, I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to adjust
yeah,
something.
yeah. Yeah. Is that something that you had in mind before, or was that something that you picked later on as an adjustment?
No, that was deliberate. So
Yeah,
the way the team was made when I was messing with it was I was hoping that if the two warlords, killed all the squishies, and then there's like a tank unit left, like an Avenger,
yeah,
they have low mind score, so I could at least fear that and hit it with debuffs and stuff like
yeah.
that. So it was intended.
I think in the final game, a pretty cool thing was that you cast fear on one of them, and then you moved your two melee units close to the feared unit so that the next turn they would get triggered with a fear and have to run away, and then that would make you eligible for bonus attacks. Is that again something that she had in mind? Like when you did that, I don't know if you remember the exact moment.
Are you talking about in the
Yeah,
final
the
battle?
third game. Yeah, the third game now.
Yeah, that was the only way I could win when I was
Nice.
looking at it. I was like, I don't have I've only got a couple units. I can't get any benefit off my captain call.
Yeah.
And I was lucky enough to run the shaman into melee range. And so I was thinking, if I can hit the leader a couple times with my leader and then fear it with 3 people on top, I should be able to finish it off there. And luckily enough, fear triggers at the start of the turn, so that helped me a lot.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I was actually screaming at the monitor for the other guy in like in the first game and even the second game to move away with his acolytes because you definitely made it a little bit easier there. But in the third game, he did adjust and he did make it harder for you to engage. Uh, were you nervous because of that? Because it felt like in the third game, you like both of you were kind of like not really wanting to make the first move.
Yeah, I got to give big props to Marmot. He um even though like the team has an aggressive strategy, he adjusted very very well, and he found the way to win, which was to just, gang up on the leader. And then in the third game, he kept moving. I don't know if you guys could tell or not, but he kept moving his Avengers together because he wanted to
Yeah,
trap my leader if he ever got the chance, or at least that's what it felt like.
yeah, no, that is what it felt like.
Yeah. And then the two acolytes, after the second match, because I killed them in both matches. The second match, it didn't feel like it was consequential, so I was thinking, if they're there, I'll do it. If not, then
Yeah,
I'm just gonna ignore it.
yeah,
We
I
were
think it was.
actually thinking if you are going for the acolytes in the third match, so yeah, it was something we were discussing, but we were happy to see that you actually decided to at least finish one.
Yeah,
So,
and it felt
oh,
it felt really good as well because it you had you had I mean the fear and the debuff desynchronized. So like one turn you would have the fear, and then the other one you would have the debuff. But at least you would have something for each turn. I don't know if you noticed that, or it just how the timings worked out.
it was. I always wanted to make sure that the shaman had something to cast, so she didn't have to like go
Yeah,
into melee.
yeah. Where you waste both, and then you have nothing, right?
Yeah, like the shaman, in terms of like stats, I don't even think she. I'm gonna look at it again. I don't even think she had like learning points. She was just straight up like the two abilities and a little bit of gear.
Yeah.
I think. I'm trying to open it, but yeah, like she was really important to what I was trying to do, because she was the answer to pretty much everything that the warlords couldn't do. And so oh, she has a bit of learning points. I think I gave her a little bit for extra resources.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of the opponents caught on to this, but I made a huge mistake. I forgot to give the warlords one point to get some resource so they can jump on turn one. I didn't have that. Since I
Oh
screwed that,
yeah, yeah. That is true.
yeah,
That is
since I
true.
screwed that up, I had to wait to get hit before I could jump instead of just being able to rush them down. So that was
Yeah.
not to take
Uh,
anything away from anyone, obviously, but that was just unfortunate on my part.
definitely can relate to that in our like inside leagues that we used to, or how you could sometimes like have the wrong attack and then like not the right weapon or not have enough AP. But I wanted to ask you like, so what are your actual thoughts now of playing Players
On the
Companions
game, I
and
think the
or
game's
like in
really
a game?
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's a really fun game. There's definitely some depth, especially like in the competitive thing with the unit limit. I don't know if I've ever seen this before in something like this, where you have a point limit and then a unit limit, and then classes can only be used twice, so you can't just like
yeah.
do 4 warlords and jump them down, that kind of stuff. So
Oh
there's a
yeah.
lot of flexibility.
I think it
So
helps that we play through the system a lot, like in house, because we have people who would come up with a strat that have like 15 acolytes and then put like a shit ass range weapon on them, and
yeah,
then spam that, and then say, okay, how to combat this cheesy mechanic, right? And
yeah, definitely.
that's how we came up with all the systems and everything.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey,
Um,
Shuffle, I think last question for you as a winner, as a grand winner of our glorious tournament. What do you want to have in your great statue in the game?
Um, as my what in the game? Sorry.
we're gonna have a statue built to commemorate you as a winner. So you don't have to answer now, but if there's like anything that you would, want to have put in the game, um, that we could also put to remind people of this win and of you, and link people to you and your channels and everything, then yeah, we can do that for you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. My initial idea, if I can't do anything like OC related, just make it a jumping warlord.
Oh,
Jumping
yeah.
Warlord, okay. I think we can get it done. So we will get back to you to finalize your grand statue, and I hope your community will love that. Uh, you know, that small token of gratitude for winning our great tournament. So thank you one more time for joining us. It was a pleasure, and we are so happy to see you victorious. I hope you had a lot of fun as well as your community, and thank you one more time.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Fun game. Loved being a part of it. Loved getting to meet some other people like Marcelo. Like I've talked to him I think in passing a couple times, but I never actually like played with him or against him or anything. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Okay,
awesome.
that's great. Thank you guys. I will jump to say goodbye to the chat, and I'm going to leave you now. Thank you.
All right, bye bye.
Okay, guys, that's all for today. Thank you for joining us in our glorious tournament. I hope you had a lot of fun as we did. This is the great moment for us. Soon, Glorious Companion has its release, so I encourage you to check the game out on Steam. Full release December 19th, and see you soon in the next stream. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.